Have you ever pondered what kind of person you aspire to be in the future? This thought may seem daunting, and yet it's a question that can stimulate transformative change. Visioning the future is like painting a masterpiece on the canvas of time. Each stroke represents a goal, a milestone that shapes the grand picture of your life. Now let's talk about an essential tool in this process: personal goals. These are not just simple to-do lists or idle dreams. They're well-defined targets that align with your aspirations and the life you envision. They're the stepping stones that guide you towards becoming the best version of yourself. Picture your goals as a compass guiding you through the wilderness of life. When you feel lost or disoriented, they'll point you in the right direction. When you're faced with a fork in the road, they'll help you choose the path that leads you closer to your envisioned future. This is the power of setting personal goals. Now let's shift gears to a topic many struggle with: addiction. It's a complex and challenging battle, often seeming like a labyrinth with no exit. But believe it or not, envisioning your future and setting personal goals can play a crucial role in overcoming addiction. Addiction often leaves us feeling stuck in the present, trapped in a cycle of instant gratification. But when we set goals, we extend our gaze beyond the present moment. We start to see a future where we're no longer defined by our addictions. We begin to envision a new way of life, a life where we're in control, a life that reflects the best version of ourselves. Envisioning this future can be a powerful motivator. It provides a beacon of hope, a light at the end of the tunnel. It gives us something to strive for, something to fight for. And in this fight, every small victory, every step taken towards your goals becomes a testament to your strength and resilience. Your future begins with the goals you set today. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Now let's delve into how you can start setting these goals. Before we embark on the journey of overcoming addiction, it's crucial to understand what addiction truly is. Addiction is not just a desire or a penchant for something. It is a complex condition, a brain disease that's characterized by compulsive substance use despite harmful consequences. The substances or behaviors involved hijack the brain's reward system, leading to repeated engagement, often spiraling into a cycle that seems inescapable. Now, there are numerous misconceptions surrounding addiction. Many perceive it as a failure of willpower or moral strength, but that's far from the truth. Addiction is not a choice, nor is it a character flaw. It's a chronic disease that can affect anyone, regardless of age, gender, or social status. Addiction can significantly hinder personal growth. It can become a roadblock that stands between you and your aspirations. It can consume time, resources, and energy that could otherwise be channeled towards achieving your goals. It can strain relationships, diminish self-esteem, and even impact physical health. However, it's important to remember that addiction is not a life sentence. It's a hurdle, yes, but one that can be overcome. With the right tools and support, individuals can break free from the chains of addiction and regain control of their lives. So, how does addiction impede the achievement of goals? Well, addictive behaviors often stem from a desire to escape discomfort, whether it be physical, emotional, or psychological. This escape, however, is temporary. The underlying discomfort remains and often intensifies, creating a vicious cycle that further entrenches the addiction. Moreover, addiction can cloud judgment, making it difficult to make decisions aligned with long-term goals. It can distort perceptions, skew priorities, and lead to a myopic focus on immediate gratification at the expense of future fulfillment. With a clear understanding of addiction, you are now prepared to take the first step towards overcoming it. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, it is the power to reclaim your life, stride toward your goals, and become the best version of yourself. The first step towards overcoming addiction is acceptance. The journey to recovery from addiction is like a hike up a mountain. It's a long, steep, and sometimes treacherous path. But every journey begins with a first step, and in this case, that first step is acceptance. Acceptance isn't about admitting defeat. It's about acknowledging the reality of the situation. It's about saying, yes, I am struggling with an addiction. Yes, it is affecting my life in negative ways, but I have the power to change this. This kind of self-awareness is crucial. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see the obstacles in your way. You can see the path forward. And most importantly, you can see that there is a way out. Now, acceptance doesn't mean condoning or justifying your addiction. It's not about making excuses or minimizing the harm it's causing. It's about facing the truth head on, without flinching, without denial. It's about standing in front of a mirror, looking yourself in the eyes and saying, "This is who I am right now, but this is not who I want to be." The moment you accept your addiction, you take back control. You stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being the author of your own story. You make a commitment to change, to work towards becoming the best version of yourself. Acceptance can be a tough pill to swallow. It requires courage, honesty, and humility. But remember, it's not a destination, it's a process. It's not something you achieve once and then forget about. It's an ongoing part of your journey towards recovery. So take that first step. Accept your addiction, admit that you're struggling, but also make a commitment to change. Make a commitment to yourself, to your future, to the person you want to become. Acceptance is the beginning of your journey. It paved the way for the next steps in overcoming addiction. Now that you've accepted your addiction, it's time to set your personal goals. This is the next step in your journey towards overcoming addiction and transforming into the best version of yourself. So, how do we go about this? Well, it starts with a process called goal setting. Goal setting is more than just saying you want something to happen. It's about creating a clear roadmap of where you want to go. It's about defining what you want to achieve, how you will get there, and when you plan to reach there. This is where the concept of SMART goals comes into play. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It's a simple yet effective tool used to structure and track your goals. Let's break it down. Specific means that your goal should be clear-cut. Instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," you could say, "I want to quit smoking." It provides a clear direction. Measurable implies that your goal should have a quantifiable outcome. Instead of just wanting to quit smoking, specify how many cigarettes you'll reduce each day or week. Achievable refers to setting goals that are within your reach. It's great to aim high, but your goal should also be realistic. If you smoke a pack a day, quitting cold turkey might not be achievable. Instead, gradually reducing the number could be a more realistic goal. Relevant means your goal should align with your broader life goals. If your overall aspiration is to lead a healthier life, quitting smoking is certainly relevant. Finally, time-bound. This aspect ensures that you have a deadline to work towards. You could set a goal to quit smoking completely in 6 months. By aligning your goals with your personal values and aspirations, you ensure that you're moving in the right direction. You're not just aimlessly wandering, but intentionally moving towards your envisioned future. Remember, your goals are the blueprint of your future. They guide you towards the person you aspire to be. Setting SMART goals is just the beginning of your journey, but it's an important step, so make it count. Scene script: overcoming addiction is a journey, and like any journey, it involves several steps. Let's start with the first step: seeking professional help. Fighting addiction on your own can be an uphill battle, but with the assistance of experts, you can gain a more profound understanding of your addiction, its triggers, and how to manage it effectively. Professionals like therapists, counselors, or addiction specialists have the training and experience to guide you through this challenging journey. They can provide you with tailored strategies that address your unique situation and needs. Then there's the second step: building a support network. You've probably heard the saying, "No man is an island." This couldn't be more accurate when it comes to overcoming addiction. Having a robust support network around you can make a world of difference. Your network could include family, friends, and even support groups of individuals who are also on the path to recovery. These people can provide you with the emotional support, encouragement, and motivation you need when times get tough. They can also hold you accountable, helping you stay on track with your recovery goals. The third step is developing coping mechanisms to deal with triggers and cravings. It's essential to understand that overcoming addiction doesn't mean the cravings will suddenly disappear. They will come, but the key lies in how you handle them. This is where coping mechanisms come into play. These can be as simple as deep breathing exercises, physical activity, or engaging in a hobby you love. The goal is to divert your attention away from the craving until it passes. The fourth step is all about self-care. Overcoming addiction is not just about abstaining from the substance or behavior that you're addicted to. It's also about taking care of your overall well-being. This includes maintaining a healthy diet, getting regular exercise, ensuring you get enough sleep, and taking time to relax and unwind. Self-care also involves working on your mental and emotional health. This could mean practicing mindfulness and seeking therapy, or simply taking a few moments each day to reflect on your feelings and thoughts. The fifth step is continuous learning and growth. Overcoming addiction is a journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. It's about learning more about yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, and how you can become a better version of yourself. This could involve reading self-help books, attending workshops, or simply being open to new experiences and opportunities for growth. The sixth step is celebrating your victories, no matter how small. Overcoming addiction is a challenging journey, and every step you take towards recovery is a victory. So celebrate these victories. They are proof of your resilience, your determination, and your strength. They are reminders that you are making progress and moving closer to your goal. The seventh and final step is persistence. There will be days when this journey seems too tough, when the cravings feel too strong, or when you question whether you can really overcome your addiction. But remember, persistence is key. Keep going even when it's tough. Keep fighting even when you feel like giving up. Because every step you take, no matter how small, is a step towards a better, healthier, and happier you. Each step you take brings you closer to your goal of overcoming addiction. It's a journey, but one that leads to a better version of yourself. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your journey begins today. Embarking on a journey of self-improvement and overcoming addiction is a brave and commendable decision. It's a journey that requires courage, resilience, and a commitment to change. Today, we're here to tell you that it's possible, and it begins with that single, crucial step. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, uncharted territory. It's intimidating, sure, but it's also filled with limitless possibilities. This territory is your future, the potential for a life free from the shackles of addiction, a life where you're the best version of yourself. And guess what? You're the one who gets to map it out. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. It doesn't have to be a grand, monumental leap. It can be as simple as writing down your goals, recognizing your triggers, or reaching out to someone for support. These seemingly small steps are the building blocks of your new life, the beginning of your journey towards self-improvement. Perseverance is key in this journey. There will be setbacks, moments of doubt, and times when the old habits seem irresistible. But remember, it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. Embrace the setbacks as opportunities for growth, reminders of your strength, and proof of your resilience. Resilience is that indomitable spirit that propels you forward even in the face of adversity. It's the grit that keeps you going when the going gets tough. It's the fuel that powers your journey towards self-improvement. And it's within you, waiting to be tapped into. It's important to remember that this journey is uniquely yours. It's not a race, and there's no set timeline. The pace at which you progress is entirely up to you. Don't compare your journey to others. Instead, focus on your own path, your own growth, and your own victories, no matter how small they may seem. Remember to celebrate your progress. Every step you take towards overcoming addiction and improving yourself is a victory. Every goal you achieve, every habit you break, every new, healthier habit you form is a testament to your strength and determination. Celebrate these victories, for they are the milestones marking your journey. And as you embark on this journey, remember to be kind to yourself. You're human, and it's okay to make mistakes. What's important is that you learn from them and use them as stepping stones towards your ultimate goal. The journey ahead may seem daunting, but remember, you're not alone. There are countless others who have walked this path before you, and there are countless more walking it with you. Reach out, share your experiences, and draw strength from the community. Start your journey today. The future you envision is waiting for you. Take the first step towards becoming the best version of yourself.